Alright, and here's the end of my little trilogy of weekly 5 of a kinds from this Food Weekly. This is probably the best one, the most interesting, the most difficult, the 5 foxes. And you can see from the start, it did take me a little while, but honestly this was quite fun to grind for, and I'm so pleased I managed to get this run. Yeah. Grounded also posted a video, the same weekly, the same 5 of a kind. So I guess you can watch this and watch his as well. I'll leave a link in the description. See who did it better. Spoiler alert, it was probably him. I did this a couple of days after I did the first two. So I think the player pool was a little bit higher quality. So certainly a couple of lucky matchups in here, as you know need for any challenge, right? But I guess you'll see what I mean. As we level here into a rabbit, and you always take a rabbit, but you especially take a rabbit when it's a food weekly. So I'm gonna be absolutely stacked. Love to take a garlic press there, and I will of course take a sea urchin, and why not also a wombat? It's probably just going to be an ant, but in fact it is an ant. Not a lot of faint pets here, but you always take a wombat when you see one, right, Rev GT? Anyway, that's a victory. And fried shrimp is amazing. Fried shrimp feels so good with a good rabbit. Take a bat as well. It's probably going to be more useful than whatever you sold. And as a bonus, it's got 1 attack, which will probably take out whatever the sea lion, not the sea lion, the sea urchin hits. So another comfortable win there. Sea urchin not even required. Rather the sea urchin ability. Double fried shrimp with a rabbit. Oh my god. It's actually Christmas. It's actually so hype. Bear you don't want, but you do want eel. We all know that you want eel, and you always wanted eel this weekly. I guess I froze a peach. Maybe... I honestly couldn't tell you why. But there we go. The technology. The incredible technology of... what is that? Sea urchin and bat. Remarkable. Anyway, you take a rabbit... Get some more juice, and that garlic's gonna go crazy. That puppy's gonna go crazy. It's all looking up here. They've actually got a very large unit there, and unfortunately the breakpoints aren't good enough. So he's clearly just more skilled at the game than I am. However, we'll take a garlic and get some more health, and hopefully that won't be an issue. Actually, sell the eel because it's not really getting where we need it to go, and the can is lovely. Probably would have frozen that pair now, but I'm, me of the past didn't. And this is more like it. Thankfully, the weakness misses the large rabbit, and it solos the entire team. Level up the rabbit again. Don't get a fox, which is unfortunate. So you freeze a pill, hoping to, I don't know, feed the fox one of the pills. The rabbit will still probably carry here, provided there's no weakness. Unfortunately, the raccoon stole the garlic to replace the weakness, but that's how life goes sometimes. It's still a win. And there we go, there's the first fox, which is very nice to see. So pill, and probably pill again. And I guess you can even give it a free lasagna. There you go. So now it's looking pretty large. Take a stingray for a stinky sock. That's sure. Actually, I think that was a misclick. But that's a pretty nice buff to everyone. Unfortunately, the weakness hits 2 of the 3 members of the team as it was supposed to, but somehow our stats are big enough, and that's a shockingly comfortable victory. Level up the fox here and feed it some milk. It's getting very large thanks to the rabbit. Okay. Interesting. Double fox here to take the can and the chocolate. And, I mean, this team doesn't look like it's going to win. Surprisingly close. So, it's another loss, unfortunately, down to 3. And, look, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm a greedy player. I go for the greed. Double crow. And there we go. Finally didn't misclick. These two foxes will eat the chocolate. Having a level 3 fox is actually really good, especially as the highest health one, because the foxes are so awkward in the sense that like a 5 of a kind doesn't make sense at all. You're only ever going to have 2 foods. And so you really need your 2 foxes to be level 3. The 2 highest attack ones will go first and trigger and eat the food. So yeah. Take a can, I guess, why not? Cat and pizza's lovely there. Lasagna's lovely there. Another chocolate. So we are actually going to get the level 3. And then the soft ice as well. Very nice. I mean, this team really shouldn't win. However, I mean, it's not going to win. I just wanted to give you some hope. Down to 1. So something needs to happen, and something needs to happen quickly. That's a nice buff. And the chicken leg is also really helpful. And take the stingray again. Another cat. And so much. This is actually perfect. We get 10/10 pizzas because of the double cat plus the level 3 fox. And then the smaller fox gets to eat the chocolate. So that was almost as good as it could have gone. We'll see if it's good enough here. This guy's got a fox of his own and a large eel, because naturally it was this weekly. But absolutely mental, very strong and able to get through. So I have the entire shop frozen. I will take a cat, and the pizza unfortunately misses. But I get to angle a fox, which is very nice. And then the soft ice is going to be plus 6/6 on everyone. Not plus 6/6, plus 6 attack on everyone, which, you know, is pretty good. I'm not going to complain at that. I've got my 50/50 now, and he's got melon, and the weakness avoids the melon, which is going to allow us to win. So, takes us to 8. We need 2 more wins and 2 more foxes. So the flashlight breaks here, huge buff. Give it a little chocolate, and there we go. There are the 2 other foxes, and I mean, this is so sad. Just watch this. Plus 10, plus 15 down the drain. Just, the fox feels so bad sometimes. I mean, that's hilarious. Like, a huge waste of lasagna. Anyway, regardless, we're playing this team. They copy our 50/50 unit, but thanks to the melon, the breakpoints are just perfect, which is wonderful and takes us to 9. Alright, so hopefully the final store phase, get a last little bit of cat value, and then pizza is lovely, and another pizza is even lovelier. So, perfect hits there. Couldn't really ask for anything better. So I've got 250 attack units coming into the final battle, which should be enough to trade with most things, but the scaling on this weekly went absolutely crazy. And I mean, this is a team that's clearly scaled with Jerboa and Worm, but it's just not enough on turn 16, and so we scrape through, get it over the line, the 5 foxes. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little mini-series going over a couple of these 5-of-a-kinds. I was very proud of these. My first real foray into 5-of-a-kinds, especially in the weekly pack, so very cool to get them, and thank you for watching.